So yeah, I'm doing this a bit the other way around. I was going crazy. I think this has been the most creative way of building a roof ever. Hello friends, it has been quite a week this week. I have been working on sawing a lot, like a real lot. Measuring, and sawing. And finally, I've cut some knots. I have been thinking about the construction of the roof. I mean, the roof needs to hang on something, right? I can't just stick it in midair. So I have been trying to figure out how to actually do that. actually build this construction of the roof has been a problem that has been on my mind for months now. So after I got better and had a clear mind, I really set myself to it. That turned out to be quite a thing. For this construction of the roof, I have now made 32 pieces of wood. Of which only 10 are the same size. That is, in pairs. So there's 5 pieces of wood that have the exact same size of 5 other pieces, but none of these 5 pieces have the same size. So I was going crazy. I think this has been the most creative way of building a roof ever. It's just because everything depends on the windows, and as you can see, I don't have the windows installed yet. So normally I guess someone would start with the floor, then cut out windows and doors, put in the frames for that, and then start to think about the roof. But I have already started on the roof, and I really want to finish that first. Especially because at some point it's going to get winter again. I know that whole process of doing the floor, the windows and the roof, that is not going to happen before this winter. So I need to figure out a way to work around that. So yeah, I'm doing this a bit the other way around. So since it all depends on the windows, I just had to cut the knot on where they are going to be. So this window was quite easy because I already knew it was coming here somewhere. I just had to verify the measurements and then it was all set. But on this side I was really on 2 legs whether it would be more to the front or a bit more to the back. It both has so much to say for it, and I really couldn't cut that knot. Up till the moment that I was really like, alright, now I need to know, I need to saw, I need to know exactly what sizes my planks should be. So I sat here and I was looking at it, and I just decided last minute to just add another window. How am I going to do that? Well, that is because my windows aren't here yet. I have my French doors and there is a side window with that. The side window originally I would place here in the front, but now I'm going to place it just right next to the French doors and make another one over here. So that is the plan for now. So just before I had to measure and cut the wood, I just decided to add another window. And making another window is probably going to be a lot of extra work, a lot more than just cleaning 2 panels. But, you know, for now that is something I don't have to worry about. That is something for winter or next year. Nothing to worry about right now. I just had all these pieces of wood. And then there was another small problem that has been on my radar for months. I am living in a mobile home while I'm building this, but it had begun to leak. And in an earlier episode, if you have been watching me for a long time, you know, I have been trying to repair that. Poor man's way. I have been putting sealant on the outside just hoping that it would stay dry from then on. But it was winter, it was very cold and very rainy, so I just actually couldn't do anything more than that. But now it is summer, and there were these few days where there was no rain at night, no rain at the day, and was like, okay, I just need to repair it now. I might not going to get another chance. I really wanted to have this done before the winter. So I seized my moment and I have been cutting out the rotten wood. have replaced that with new wood. I have sealed that, I have repaired it from the outside. And then I have been cleaning up, and then I could finally put my bed back again and have some better sleep. So that is off my plate now, and I'm so happy, so happy with that. And when that was done and the weather turned, I could finally put all these pieces together and see if I did it right. Okay, now I've got a whole bunch of plates and toothpicks, of which almost no two are the same size. So all I gotta do now is figure out which belongs to which again and put it all together. It has been quite an adventure to think this all through. Wait, I'll just show you what is the problem with this. With both of these, the thing is that here the slope is going upwards, then the middle one is straight, and then it is going downwards again. So that was already difficult to think it through. And to be faster, I wanted to make only the beams on the side that I'm actually going to screw onto the container. So I really had to think about which side it was going to be and which slope this had to be. This one I'll be making later on. But for the small ones I wanted to make both of the beams already. But I really had to think on what side the plank would be, because I cannot just switch them around. And every single one of them has a different size. And this just made my mind spinning. If I have a plank of this size, the beam belonging to it is shorter because it has to start on the lower side of the slope. So this one is a different size than these. And if that wasn't enough already, all of the C profiles for the windows are looking like this, except for one. Yes, that's the window I decided on last minute. That one is on the other side from the middle, so it is going the other way. Here the beams start on the highest point of the plank and are even longer. So yeah, everything is just exactly as I figured it out. Well, I'm so happy that this is all done. I'm super duper happy that my mobile home is sealed again. And well, I have a whole better idea of how to build the construction of the roof now. So the next thing will be to hang these C profiles on the outside of the wall, which is probably not going to be as easy as it sounds right now. But once I got that done, I hope to be able to figure out how the last 4 C profiles are going to look like, because they need also to be in a slope. But I couldn't measure that up till now because the roof truss just ends at some point, while the slope is just moving on beyond that. So I have no idea yet how these are going to look like. These two will not be such a problem because there is no window here, so they are going to be the full length at some point in this journey. On the other side though, there's going to be a window, so I really need to know the exact size between the windowsill and the roof. So that is going to be something to figure out. I just hope to be able to show you that next week. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to follow along. And I'll be happy to update you next week. See you then!